Today is finally the day in which I finally complete the outer shell of this one spaceship. And again, just looking at it from right here, it seems as though there is a lot to do, and yeah, you would be correct, but you know what? I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna actually, do as much as I can to actually finish this one thing in this one singular video. And I hope I don't look back at the beginning of this video and regret saying that. First things first though, let's grind out some resources for a few hours just to have everything ready. I'm about 72% sure that this will be enough to finish up everything I want to get done. Which, isn't a perfect score, but it's at least in the passing range. Oh, and I was coming up here to pick up some things, and I realized that this parrot that I owned all that time ago is still just sitting itself out here in the open. And I have no specific place as to where I could put this little parrot, but I could probably put it at least in my old starter base. Ooh, might want to be a little bit careful around this place though too. Oh, I thought I fixed that leak ages ago. But oh well, at least now my parrot friend actually has a home, assuming he's willing to get off my shoulder. Come on, get off. Yes, I know there's a zombie somewhere nearby, just get off my shoulder. Thank you. Now stay here, inside the nice and lovely and warm starter base, while I work on the main spaceship outside. So okay, what's the best possible option and way in actually working on the rest of this spaceship? What if I were to work from maybe the back forward? That might be a good way in actually doing it. I don't know, it's at least a way, so yeah, let's get to work. One building session later, and we now have this entire top of the back of the spaceship done. And this is actually meant to be the tallest point of this entire spaceship, but as we can see, we are merely just one block away from the build limit, and I figured, why not just put a little bit of glass right at the very top of this one spaceship? Yeah, something like that. Now, I think it could look better if it was if I had more building space, but I think for now that'll work. And in case you haven't guessed it yet, I accidentally built a one block too low when constructing this thing from the very start. Now, originally I was going to have this be like a cockpit or something like that, but I think it'd be more ideal to have it more up in the front when we get to it. But before we work forward, we still need to do some things at the back, mainly work on the floor area and padding back here. And the building blocks aren't anything too necessarily special, just stone brick slabs and cobblestone brick slabs, but you know what, I think still in the end it'll look and turn out pretty well. So are you ever in a situation where, say, you work long and hard on something, but you just forgot to show the process of you actually working on it? Well, that's essentially what situation I'm in, because for about 6 hours, I've been working on the back of this one spaceship, and I've only just realized now that I've been recording the Minecraft preview screen just on a menu for that entire time. Well, I mean, I guess because we have so much we have to work on, it's somewhat excusable, but it's still kind of annoying. But I guess we might as well just show around what we've actually been working on. And we built up this platform up here, as well as pretty much the exact same one over on this side. I'm considering instead turning this area into maybe a cafe and a sort of dining area with maybe some small restaurants at the very back, and maybe, tons and tons of tables up here too. Again, that's for future me to worry about, but something that's present me has to worry about is the fact that I wanted this to kind of look like it was sort of a big, I guess, opening archway that can actually close itself up, so you actually have a pretty big walkway and floor around here. And if you notice up there, you might see a little balcony up there, and there is actually access and a way in actually getting up to it, and it's not on this side, but instead on this side. Because eventually, if you just want to look out across the entirety of the spaceship, then yeah, coming up here might be a pretty decent place to actually doing it in. And we also have some elevators reaching to literally the tallest point of this entire spaceship, coming up to this little area we built up earlier. And you know, progress has been rolling, progress has been doing pretty good. Let's keep the progress up and continue working across this one spaceship. And after all that work, we now have pretty much both sides over here covered up pretty well. And I was going to do something way more complicated up here on this top bit, but I think something a little more simplistic works here too. I've also marked out most of where the actual roof of this one ship is going to be. And now all we gotta do is just fill it out. And I gotta say, placing in so many slabs over and over again is just so frustrating, because before like a few updates ago, you could just hold down like right trigger or left click or whatever it is and just actually place it down over and over again. Now, you actually have to click every single time you want to actually place down a slab. Because if you don't, then they don't necessarily place that well. You can see it's just stacking on top of each other, but I just want to place down at this level. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is, I really hope 1.19 fixes this issue. And several grueling hours of me doing nothing but placing down tons and tons and tons of slabs. Seriously, my fingers are gonna have a six-pack by the time I'm done with this. We have gotten the majority of the roof pretty much built in place. Now, I think it's just a little bit boring right now because it's just stone brick slabs, so might have to do something else with this eventually. But I think all we have left to do is just the one front bit of the one spaceship right here, as well as one little room up here. So yeah, let's jump back into a time lapse and get this thing completely done. I just realized how big of a deal that is, just finishing up this entire spaceship. But yeah, let's get into it and let's finish it up. Many hours of long, hard labor, and we've finished it. We are pretty much completely and totally done with the entire shell of the one spaceship. And I wish I could get in the full frame, but thanks to Realm's render distance, I unfortunately can't. But let's go around and actually show you what I added in the last little bit of this one spaceship. And looking up, you might notice what I've actually included here. Because heading up these two new staircases, which I constructed, we have one new room up here, which is actually sort of a lounge slash lobby for the captain's area or something like that. And then heading up these stairs, we have this little walkway right here, which looks over across the entire spaceship. And yeah, we have two bubble elevators leading up to where you actually control the main spaceship. As well as that, I've also included a little map of showing the entirety of the spaceship, and each one of these is 128 by 128, which gives you a really good sense as to how big this thing actually is. But I think there's one more thing I'd like to construct inside this spaceship today, and that is actually a captain's chair, if you want to call it that. Perfect. And I'm pretty sure from here I could reach the control panel. Yeah, it seems though that's the case. But with all that said, is the entirety of the spaceship completely done? No, I still think there's plenty of things to do on the inside, but at least for the spaceship itself, for like the main bulky area of the shell, it's pretty much entirely done. And I think if I wanted to, I could probably take this out for you for a test spin now, because, you know, I have the cockpit and I have like all the thrusters and everything connected. I can probably go on a little adventure at some point in the future. But that could wait for a little while, because DJ has actually finally returned to the realm. Or Corrupted Codex, if you want to call him that. Yeah, for a while he had like Minecraft burnout for a little bit, and hello. Did I forget to wax some parts of the spaceship? Well, I'm sure I'll know soon enough. But yeah, DJ, he had a little bit of a burnout, and he's just coming back, and he asked for a little tour around the realm. And I figured, you know what, might as well show him around what we've all been doing. Yeah, Puffy's is down this way. Now we could walk there, but I think it'd be quicker if we went on boats. Yeah, much quicker.
No, it's not quicker.
Hey, I'd like to see you outpace this. Wait, hey, Hey, no hacking. No hacking. Come on. Come on, play fair. And I wanted to take you to Puffy's for one particular reason.
I'm scared.
One, because he built this beauty over here, which is a toxic wasteland. So another reason why is because of that thing off in the distance, which it seems like Puffy hasn't gotten rid of.
I saw a picture of it on Discord. Isn't that a isn't that like the trash monster thing from Sesame Street? What is his name? I forgot his name.
I'll give you a clue. Slap.
Is it actually called Slap?
No, what has happened which has been slapping not too long ago?
1 second, Google.
Okay, I'll just tell you. It's Oscar. Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, Oscar the Grouch. Oh, you're talking about the Will Smith thing. Yeah, I did notice what you were talking.
Yeah.
Piggy.
What pig? Oh, these are just love nibbles. Just like Endermite nibbles. You can bite back too. You see? Especially with the kids. You see? You see how much? Ooh. I just murdered a child. On camera. Anyways, on with the tour. Yeah, here we are. The island's not really built up too much yet, because you do need a lot of emeralds. But if you go over this way, you'd see the progress I've done so far. Here it is.
This is all the progress you've done.
Yeah. It's taking.
Wait, give me a second. The chunks are loading.
If I'm honest, it's very impressive when you look at it, but when you consider how much more island there is, not as impressive. Also, my dogs are barking all of a sudden.
I'm just surprised you took the time out of your schedule and life to try and fill up a whole mushroom island of only emerald blocks.
But when you put it that way, sounds like an even greater idea, huh? I should work even harder on this. I should get it done right away.
Well, I hope this helps. That's all the emeralds I have.
Oh, well, the 49 blocks will maybe make a 7x7 as opposed to a 400 by 300 island. But every block counts, I guess, so thanks.
Wait, pause. What?
A 400 by 300 island.
You need to get a girlfriend, my man.
Where I live, there's no one here that's available.
That sounds so sad. There's no one available. That sounds so sad.
Oh, you know, it actually does. Hey, wait. I've tried this before. I want to see your hands. See your hands where they are. Because when I tried this before, things did happen weirdly. But friend zone is fine. I give hug. And I will say thank you for not taking my shirt off, okay? It's a weird thing to thank you on that, but it's happened before.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is K-Flips. Nothing new here. I heard like his main base might have had some improvements. I've not seen this yet, and I can say that it looks pretty cool.
What, that K-flip tower thing? I haven't seen it, but I know what it is. Okay, I want to see if you get it. What is wrong with this picture? What you see right here, right in front of us? What is wrong with it?
Backwards K.
That K is flipped.
That is so clever. I love it. K-Flip, my man. Well freaking done on that.
Oh, his enchanting setup is behind here.
Give me some dim. Like, do you seriously not have any diamonds?
To be honest, I don't know. On me right now, I have 2 diamond blocks, but I don't know from what base.
Oh.
I've been gone for 5-6 months. I don't know what I have.
Oh. Should we find out? Should we find out?
Let's go find out.
Okay, let's go see your financial situation. Here we are. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
I fed your dog while you were gone. I farmed the crops. I did everything while you were gone, and everything seems to be fine. But yeah, you got your top house, your top hat house, your above ground house, your upstairs house,
Upstairs. Upstairs. I was something nice.
You're really climbing the ranks now, DJ, aren't you? Going from lower class to whatever class we have up here, because we don't know how many diamonds you have.
I have 10 diamond. I have 10 diamond ore, 2 almost broken diamond pickaxes, and 2 diamond blocks.
You know what? Because it has been a while, because I'm a good friend, I'm willing to part ways with some diamonds with you.
Wait, pause. Break these diamond blocks if you have a fortune pick. I have 46 diamonds.
And you know what? You could have an extra 30 on top of that, just because.
Thank you, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened here?
Okay, basically, there was a stray dog trying to get into the farm, and so I tried stopping the stray dog, but then a whole bunch of lava started raining over him and trapped him, and I never bothered getting rid of the cobblestone, and I have no idea what that was.
I was actually starting to believe it. That's Ava's base, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's Eva's base. I don't know how much she's put in over here that you've not seen. And she let me use some of her villagers over here.
These villagers were a pain. Yeah, she was using, because at the beginning she was using my villager breeder. I just noticed, what happened to your crown?
Pretty much, to put it simply, I don't know what that's made out of. And I've had some issues recently where certain minerals might do certain things to my mental states, and I don't know what the crown is made of. You know, that's not a good idea. I can't get rid of it. That's not a good idea.
I'm so poor, I don't have nothing in my ender chest.
Uh-huh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what happened? What? I missed it was gone. What the hell?
Uh-huh. You know what? It's been fun. You know, everything's peachy. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna go for a little bit, and everything will be all right. Keep it together, Chris. You're fine. You're fine. Everything's gonna be just just fine. Come on. There's nothing. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I didn't just give up my party hat for nothing, right? No, it's all in my head. It's all in my head. It's just all in my no, please get out of my head. You.
So I am considered nothing, am I?
Why are you doing this? Why me?
I want you to remember mission.
Mission? I don't know any missions.
You will remember. I will pour the information out to the cortexes of your brain. Know your mission. Know why you're there. Remember.
Whoa, wait. What are you doing?
Stop being weak. I know who you are, and I know you are not weak.
No, please. Enough! I remember. I should prepare everything in time for your arrival, my master. And I will not fail you.